Happy New Year! Happy 2019 Year of Wizards Unite. I'm James over at XpectoGO, bringing you the latest and greatest in Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite content. And today, I want to talk about Wizards Unite trailer coming out soon, I assume. Soon, I assume. Via the previous trailer in December, the website had informed us to keep an eye out on Muggle stadiums. My sights are set on the Australian Open, which is starts on the 14th of January. November 14th, the release of the first trailer. December 14th is the date where the Broom event happened in the December trailer. And so, hey, they might do something then. That's my next guess. And then the obvious one is the Super Bowl, which is the most viewed event other than the World Cup. And so those are the two that are coming up, in my opinion, where Niantic might drop a trailer or just for some information. So here are my top 5 questions, hopefully answered with the next Wizards Unite trailer. We're going to start with number 5, and that would be timeline. Timeline is very important, especially if the game has a storyline. And with the popularity of the IP, everybody wants to know when or where these events are happening. We do know that it's after the events at Hogwarts where Harry defeats Voldemort, because the website on Wizards Unite states that the Calamity, we need to contain the Calamity or risk the worst of time since you know who. Now, at the end of Deathly Hallows, there's also a forward epilogue. I believe it's 19 years in between the events at Hogwarts and the epilogue. So, Wizards Unite, where are you going to take us? Is this between the 19 years, or is this after the 19 years, or is it just going to be in today's time? All these things are important to me because it helps with the story when you're playing the game. Ooh. Grab these. Excuse me. Number 4, where's Harry, Hermione, and Ron? We know they're featured on the Wizards Unite logo via their wands. What are they doing? Are they going to be a part of the SOS task force? But J.K. Rowling had wrote during the 2014 World Cup. She had wrote, where are they now on Pottermore? Harry is an aura. He's showing some gray. Hermione is like in the Ministry of Magic as well. She's like a chief deputy law enforcement type person. Ron is co-managing the Wizards, something I can't remember. And so with the Calamity and all these things happening in Wizards Unite, are they going to be a part of this? Are they secretly behind the SOS task force, Statues of Secrecy? I need to know. I need to know if they're going to be a part of it, or is it just going to be like Pokemon Go? They're not going to use any familiar faces and just going to use all new faces. We hit number 3. What is the Calamity? Now, the Calamity is a very, very vague term. It could be an entity. It could be just a magical force. We just know it's bad. It could be a terrorist group of witches and wizards out there just to expose magic to the Muggle world. It also could be one person who's just that powerful, like Lord Voldemort. The word Calamity kind of makes it seem like it was an accident, something that was not supposed to happen. Now, there's a Department of Mystery within the Ministry of Magic, and they run a lot of experiments concerning magic, a lot of things that aren't supposed to be natural. That's where they made the time turners. So maybe they were doing an experiment within the Department of Mysteries and something just went horribly wrong that affected magic around the world. I don't know. I just need that answered. What is the Calamity? Number 2, release date. Now, it's 2019. We need to know when this game is coming out. If you go off of the threat level clock on the website, the closer it gets to red, that's an indication of when the game will be released, which kind of puts it close to the summer. But I would like at the end of the trailer, they would say spring 2019, summer, fall, winter 2019. Just build the anticipation for this game. They can start pumping out advertising leading up to when Wizards Unite come out. I'm gonna go inside. And last but certainly not least, our number 1 question, gameplay. Now, I know that's a very broad statement. That statement could be bracketed into so many different departments. I just want to see what it looks like. I want to get the feel for it. I want to get the sense of what we will be doing. In the Pokemon Go trailer back in 2016, it showed various people catching Pokemon, trading Pokemon, battling Pokemon, and doing raids together. A lot of those features were not introduced way later after the game was released. But we knew this is something we would expect. That's what I want in the Wizards Unite trailer, the full trailer. I don't want another teaser. I want a full trailer. It's 2019, particularly if they release it Super Bowl or during the Australian Open. They've introduced 2 new people via the 2 trailers. Will there be a third one, sort of like team leaders for Mystic, Valor, and Instinct? Story. I need to know the story concerning spells. Will we have to level up to learn certain spells, then to be able to use on certain classification of beast or trace items? The classification of these fantastic beasts are very similar to the raid systems in the Pokemon game. How will we be tracking these magical items or magical beasts? The Calamity, what's its involvement in the game and how is it affecting us as the player? I would like that information answered. In a perfect world, I would like to have that by the next trailer, particularly if they go the 2.5, 3 minute routes like the Pokemon Go one. Yeah, those are my top 5. 5 being timeline, 4 being Harry, Hermione, and Ron's involvement in the game, 3 being the Calamity, 2 being a release date, and 1 gameplay. If you guys have any other questions, hopefully answered in the next Wizards Unite trailer, drop it on down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Check us out on our various forms of social media, Twitter and Instagram. We post every day. Thanks for watching, and until next time.